Hello, welcome back to our channel, Plantin' Things. Real quick, sorry about the audio track. We were having technical difficulties, but here is roughly what I said in the video. Today, I am repotting our succulents, moving them from this deep pot to these 3 smaller, shallower pots. I read online that succulents tend to like more shallow containers, so I'm going to be transferring them over today. Here, I am figuring out my game plan, picking and choosing where I want my succulents to be placed, which ones I want them to be together in a pot, and which ones I want to be in the other 2 separate containers. Then I fill in the dirt around the succulent, making sure it's nice and tight, taking my time to make sure the plants and also the dirt stay in place so I don't have a messy container when I'm done, and to make sure that the plants don't fall out, especially the top heavy ones. You want to make sure that you get the dirt all the way in their roots and everything like that. I am also repurposing a makeup brush that I use kind of as a shovel and also as a broom to kind of clean up the loose soil around the edges of the pot, because again, you don't want a messy container. And I also use the water to kind of solidify the dirt in place to make sure that nothing goes awry or falls over. So they're just a little precautionary measures that I take. You don't have to. You can do it all dry, or you can even wet your soil beforehand, but just be careful because again, succulents don't really like a lot of water. Which brings me why I am reusing our soil from this purple pot here. This is the only cactus mix that we have, and succulents really like cactus mix. They don't tend to like your typical soil that you find, so reusing it I think will be okay as long as it still has the nutrients and everything that it needs. And if worse comes to worse, I can always go get some succulent fertilizer and take it from there. As you notice, I did have to cut a couple of branches off of these succulents here. They're very top heavy, and with these shallow containers they just would not sit in there. So I did a little trim job, and now they are both sitting in there perfectly. Again, I used some water to kind of solidify them in place until they can kind of take hold and not have to worry about them falling over so much. And from here, I do the same thing as I did with the other 2. So I will let you view, and I will catch up with you at the end of the video. Here I am taking the clippings that I took off of the taller plants, and I am putting them in our propagation station where they will soon grow roots and they will turn into a whole nother plant. Here is our finished product. I have them in a south-facing window so they'll get plenty of light. This is just the grouping that I chose that I like the way they look the best. You can do them any way you'd like. If you like what you saw, please leave a comment below. If you have anything to say, share, like, or subscribe to our page, and we will be back with more for you. Thank you.